can find me writing, I got nowhere to be. I'm just a fucking workaholic, shit, I feel like Garyvee.
The number one job dream of every 13 to 16 year old in America is to be a YouTuber and/or an influencer.
Me and Garyvee up in the office. Do-rag flapping, walking through corporate. Talks about ownership and leverage. 1,800 checks and shot out the beverage.
We're here.
So about to do a FaceTime now. A lot of you do the 60-second club and know about the little GIFs and things of that nature. 60-second club is when you post a comment and a hashtag or just a hashtag on my Instagram post. A lot of people turn on my notifications on Instagram for that, and it's a fun little thing. I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, you're not hustling because you're part of 60-second club, and I love when they do that actually. I love when you guys do that, but you gotta mix fun into stuff, and just like a fun little game that we're doing. I'm actually gonna do a little more fun on Instagram. I'm gonna do some more giveaway, more cheesy fun. I mean it. Giveaways, contests, like first one to notice what colors in the background, or some, how many of these are, you know what I mean? I wanna do a little more of that fun. Anyway, gonna be doing more fun. Phone call? Damn it, I was doing a good rant. John, what's up? I'm in the middle of a good rant, so you're important for me to pick this up. I got it. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye. So where was I? And obviously put music all over that because that's another fucking fire in my life. What was I saying? Fun, this and that, giveaways.
And you just got into,
What was I about to talk about?
you were talking about the FaceTime.
Oh yeah. So one of the cool things is access. Better than a t-shirt, better than a book is access. And what I'm doing right now is I'm giving access. What we're doing right now is doing a FaceTime on Snapchat. So I think one of the great things to do is to absolutely be part of the 60-second club to win access, because it's fucking impossible. I look like a Christmas tree. Hey Ari, how are you? With a YouTube channel, you can go super niche and be all about jelly beans, or you could be day in the life vlog. I think at the end of the day, both work. I think you just need to know yourself. If you have something that you're super hardcore expertise in, that you have super hardcore expertise in, or super hardcore passion, well then that's something that you'd want to talk about for the next 5-10 years, then I'm comfortable with niche. But I think people are always trying to find which one's better, and the truth is that it's better based on the person. There's no general answer. It's more predicated on you, right? What feels right to you? How long have you been doing it? Good. You know what I'm gonna say. 4 months is just not enough time to decide if this is right or not right. Keep trying different things. And really, if you want to win as a vlogger, it's funny, every 15-year-old and now every 30-year-old in the world wants to be an influencer or a YouTube celebrity, right? And the reality is if that's true, the reason everybody wants to do that is because it's a fucking awesome life, right? And so if that's true, if that's what one wants, I don't understand how people are not committed to doing it every day for 18 to 24 months before they even begin to doubt, should I jump off this? Like the thought of like jumping off early on something that is so amazing, right? I think it's more about you interacting with them when you have a small following. So you should message and direct message every single person. Every single person watching my vlog right now, if they have 300 or less people following them on Instagram, tonight they should DM every single person and say, thank you for following me. What are you following me for? And is there anything I can do for you? That's the quickest way to go from 300 to 800. Putting out content is the cost of entry for major upside in the game, in my opinion. and then you just gotta hope it's interesting, entertaining, makes people escape, and educates them, motivates them. You know, I think the reason I work is I think I educate people, I think I definitely motivate people, and I think I entertain people. And I think that's, you know, when you think about the 3 pillars, if you've actually got, I'm sure I probably over-index in motivation and maybe a little less in entertainment and really, really great in education. And so, you know, but there's a lot of people that don't do any of those 3 things, and that's why nobody fucking watches them. All right. You're welcome. All right. That was good, that whole thing.
Yeah.
From the John call, the whole thing. Just, that's it. We're in a good place. Yeah, the episode.
I had a
Doesn't take
question.
much.
Do you think that...
Actually, as a matter of fact, actually, I have a pretty important thing that you should share this with the whole team. I think we actually should go through a period of time of making the vlog vloggier. You know, so now I feel like ready. So for example, that was interesting because I got interrupted, this and that. I feel like we can base the whole thing on, like, anything that I'm doing for 1 to 4 minutes that is unusual, I think should now take more precedent.
Because we're doing so much of the media content already.
Correct.
Like we're taking the whole team out.
And just, we've done it for a while now. And so for me, like an entire episode around the green room dynamics, or me playing bubble hockey with Justin, and then Tyler, you or Iris or Justin asking me about being competitive, and the whole thing's about why I wanted to crush Justin, and I did successfully crush Justin's face in bubble hockey. Yeah, so I think we should all start challenging ourselves with that. And that's that. It's all of it.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing. It's all a mental game. It's not much of it.
Yeah.
It's the operating system of everything you do. I just traded for Chris Bryant from Stats, which completes, over the last 6 hours, me fire sailing my entire team in fantasy baseball and setting myself up for next year. It just didn't work out. It just didn't work out.
Hey everybody, how are you guys doing? This is a special edition of the Danny Morel Show.
I was so focused in my 20s to build the empire that I imagined. It just wasn't my driving force, as the cliche would play out for most guys at that time in their lives. And I bring it up because I am concerned that the current conversation on social media, Instagram specifically, around entrepreneurship is so skewed to champagne bottles, models, private jets, Lambos, rare animals, and all sorts of weird shit. And nobody's talking about the truth, which is why I did Dailyvee, which is, the truth is not fucking glamorous. Right. I realize that I'm being treated very differently right now by 15 to 25-year-old guys, and if I can inspire young men to be better human beings in the way that men run through this world, that could be a really cool legacy. This is not some fad, that's gonna be around for a little bit. This is the fundamental shift of how human beings interact with each other, which is the currency of our lives. I don't think this room, including myself, actually understands how big of an opportunity this is in whatever you care about. Your entire life, regardless of industry, over the next decade will be eaten up by technology. And either you're on the eating side or you're on the other side. And so we have a little window here. I've been doing my thing for 20 years. Not forever, but long enough to know this. I've only seen it twice. This is like getting electricity. This is big shit. And this is big shit not only in your business life, but in the dynamics of who we are. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. Take care.
So when everybody's feeling like,
Yep.
things aren't working, there's a missing puzzle piece, they could plug that in and boom.
I think the one that's really working for me right now is you're gonna die.
Yes. Keeping it positive.
It's actually very positive. It's been interesting to see how people reacted to when I said that. It's just how I think, which is like, why do you not maximize, instead of worrying about how all these things are, why don't you enjoy the fact that you actually have a life and go do something about it? So my big one is, you're gonna die, so do something about it.
Boom, do something!
Great to see you. Heading to the airport now. Red eye. Promised myself I wouldn't do any red eyes. Did like 5 already this year. It's ridiculous. Went like 2 years without one.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.